Hello, everybody. What up? Sorry, I'm just going to make sure that everything's okay, given that this is a new setup, if you can't tell. I sort of changed rooms, moved everything around a little bit. Uh, got a screen here now. I don't know how handy that's going to be, but no, it might come in handy. Let me know if levels are all good, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just a vibe. Let me check the stuff now and see if everything's sharing. I might have to share it around some places, so BRB. Uh, let's see. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, God. Hey, what up? Thank you. Level's good. Setup looking clean. Thank you. Thank you. I've got now sort of a mini collection in the background, followed by some, I don't know, random shit. Who knows? But yeah, we're in a room now, not just in my lounge room. Hey. Yeah, Uddy flexing, of course, man. Uddies are a fucking vibe. It's freezing as fuck here in Perth. Don't know how the rest of the world's feeling. Everyone share, by the way. Please. Help me out. Share the stream. That's what I'm doing right now, except my internet's being fucky. Alright, there we go. What do I want to share this? Dubstep. That's not a group. Rhythms. God. Dubstep time. Am I right, friends? Who's ready to find out my personal name? Because it will probably pop up in the sharing thing. But yeah, this stream's not going to be anything too exhilarating. Like, honestly, we're probably just going to... Hey, look, there it is. Don't stalk me. But it's probably not going to be too exhilarating. We're just going to go through some projects that I've been working on. I am tired as fuck. We just played, like, 2 shows with Akira. I traveled from Brisbane to Perth within, like, 12 hours. Like, there, back again type thing. God, it was hell. What's up, Will? What's up, Ivan? How you going? Sent a few tracks in previous streams. Not sure if you remember. Do you mean that I haven't played? Because if so, I am actually planning on maybe, like, at the end of this. Because, you know, I've got a little bit to show. But if I haven't got too much, then I'm more than happy to show some more, like, dubs and shit. I've already had a few sent in. So, yeah, feel free. If you want to send more dubs, go ahead. Doxing yourself. Yeah, man, don't at me, please. Come on, this is harsh. Alright, but yeah, what was I saying? Played some shows with the boys Akira, like Nex came here, stayed at my house for a week, had Michael over all the time. We worked on some music. We got like, I don't know, three-way collabs going, and a 4-way with Leon, like DeLion. Pretty keen for those. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show any of them right now because they're sort of very, very much whips, but don't freak out if you see like the project file names. But yeah, just going to show some whips I'm working on, some random stuff, and then we'll see what I can be fucked doing. Like, dude, I've been playing Truck Simulator lately, so don't tempt me. I may just hop on that and play some Truck Simulator and answer some questions or something, but let's see if we get there first. Of course, I'll listen to some people's dubs before I get to that stage. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, for now, we're just going to go on to one of these whips that I think I made the day before yesterday. My time reference is horrible. I don't know if it's been a month or a week or a day. But yeah, I think I made this like 2 days ago, just after the boys left. Yeah, was real inspired by a lot of their stuff, even the whips that we were making. And yeah, sort of just came up with this. I'll give a quick rundown of it too, because it is a little bit, not complex. It's just like, I did a lot of unnecessary shit to it. not in the greatest way. So a lot of it do not follow to a T, but definitely did some stuff to it. But yeah, I'll just give it a quick run through just so you guys can listen to it. Rip it, I don't care. This is an early version. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, the Switch again. I think I'm gonna do some sort of mid build, like mid drop build type thing, rather than just have the Switch go straight into it because it doesn't flow too much. But keep that in mind when you're listening. Dubstep, right? Yeah, that's it. I'll play it. Let me know if levels are fine too. I'm not quite sure, once again, because new setup and everything like that. Don't know if I fuck shit, so please, just tell me if it's fucked. HHD. Love you, Clay. I played so much shit of yours, by the way, at the shows. Like, I got heaps of videos. Can't wait to, like, post them and, you know, shout you out and share them with you and shit. They're great. But anyway, listen. Love you, Clay. Dubstep.
The blood of the dark. What? Still here? I'll face death, and it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken.
Dubstep. Yeah. As you can tell, it's pretty much entirely sub, as most of my recent whips have mainly been. But yeah, it's a bit of a gunny boy, and I don't know. The idea behind it, or at least started becoming like the idea behind it. It obviously they're Dark Souls vocals, and I've never played a Dark Souls games, but I love the art. I love everything like that. And I just thought I'd make like a switch where it like swapped character voices and was sort of like a different take on the Switch, if that makes sense. It's a bunch of meaningful bullshit that isn't necessary in dubstep, but you know, that sort of thing. Hey, thank you guys. Of course. Hey, what's up, DVA? How you going, beautiful? Oh, such a don. Jeez. But the reason it's not in your inbox is because, like I said, it's literally like 2 days old maybe, and as most of my whips are, I make a fucking like drop and a pre-vocal and I call it quits. All the music that I've released up to this day is usually just like, I don't know, stuff that I've like worked on for, or not even worked on for a year, forgot about for a year, and then finished out of nowhere. Inbox, right. But I don't know why I'm going to change projects already. I will give a quick run through of it. I was actually trying to, funny enough that you're here, Deviate, but I was 100% just trying to rip on your styles. Not rip on it at all, but like, I was very inspired by all the whips that I've been playing at shows and like shit like that, and like, your stuff's insane. So as a little bit of a, I guess, inspiration thing, I took into a lot of your bass lines. I find that they're not like gridded at all, so I went through and like for one of the first times ever for my LFOs and everything like that, I used ungridded mode. I can't remember what that is exactly called, but yeah, I'll give a quick listen of it. And it's literally me just fucking with the macros and shit like that, just trying to get weird flows. But yeah, it's this thing, the rate of your BPM. I can't remember what it's called when you don't have it set to BPM, but you get the idea. But yeah, by itself, it just sounds like this. And then I did a bunch of post-processing and random bullshit that probably wasn't necessary, and gates and distortion, all that sort of stuff. No, that sounds better than me. Shut, bitch. I am like low-key only playing sets of your music. Yes. No, I'm joking, but I literally love your music, dude. It's insane. Like, I listen to the playlist you sent me with my housemates weekly is fucking insane. Next was literally just here this week talking about all the shit you've shown him and all the insane stuff, man. Also, I want those remakes of the X tunes. Kiss Kiss. Detached. Hey, what's up, Jaded? How you going, beautiful? How you going? Is it called Detached? Yeah, okay. That's probably the word I'm looking for. But yeah, so I practically just went through and I just realized my mic was fucking muted for however long that was. But I just realized what I was saying. Deviate, I love you. I don't know where it cut off. But this whole synth I pretty much ripped on you for. I tried to make it all that sort of stuff. I used the detached, whatever it's called, and went through and did all that sort of stuff and just drew it with a fucking pencil. I forget I gotta mute myself before I play. Yeah, so it's literally just a bunch of that sort of like random rate type thing going through and just drawing it like that. And this entire synth, I think the original idea was to make a yoy. That's why I was like, I think I was trying to make the yoyiest yoy I could make, and somehow it turned into this. It was literally just me like using a yoy wavetable, like all that sort of stuff, and then also using downsampler, like bunch of dumb shit, but it just ended up somehow turning into this, and then just a distorted sound. But yeah, dubstep, am I right? But yeah, it was a bunch of rate shit, just using the macros to, you know, create some sort of flow. If I move this up and down, I'm not going to right now because I don't want to fuck shit too much, but you get a bit more of a choppy flow. It's pretty cool. I like this synth. I think I'm going to use it a lot more too, because it seems pretty versatile, at least in like gunny aspects. And as for the sub was really difficult. I don't know how the fuck, speaking of Deviate, that the fact that you make a lot of tunes like this, I don't know how you follow subs so well the way you do. It was so difficult trying to follow the sub with this rate, like detached rate thing type thing. I said thing too many times. Thing. But yeah, I was trying to figure it out for ages, and then ended up just going through and creating this sort of like pitch shifted stab type thing. I don't know if it's going to be audible if you're not listening on speakers or headphones. I apologize, but you might be able to hear just the high. Yeah, I don't know. It was really difficult to find, especially to do the LFO like pitch modulation along with it. But yeah, I figured it out, and it ended up sounding all right. And then I was sitting in here with fucking Jack, one of my housemates, and we were just trying to make like, I don't know, something weird. And I think I like bounced out one of the synths. I can't remember exactly, but I do what I usually do and just duplicate it, you know, create a whole new group to make some sort of switch. And I just went through with a fucking like grain delay, sorry. I don't know why I said gate delay. Grain delay. Thank you for the light, Kate. But yeah, just went through with a grain delay, created some weird, like, you know, not sustains, but at least stutters and stuff like that. And yeah, it worked out all right, at least to my my standard of dubstep. But yeah, I'll give a quick listen again and then run through exactly what I did on each synth. Well, not exactly, but the rough idea at least.
Enough death to leave you broken.
just a bunch of like grain delay, you know, making it stretch here and there, like to get some sort of sweep in. I think I'm going to do a lot more reverb work. Once again, this very early whip, nothing insane, but yeah, just an idea at least to show. And I've been trying to do a lot more post-processing lately, if you can't see by these horrible post-processing chains that I should probably group and, you know, make a little bit simpler, but I'm also too stubborn to do that. So we end up here just with, you know, an insane amount of stacked VSTs that probably add nothing, but to a certain degree make the sound, you know. Big Seaman, am I right? Am I right? Sub is so sick. Yeah, I think I even switched up the sub for this switch just because once again I was trying to like follow it a bit weirder. Where is it? It is here, yes. Pitch modulation is a bit whack for this one. I'll quickly mute and give it a little sound. Distortion bass, right? Hey, what up? How you going? Reminds me of inhalant abuse a bit. Hey, I am more than okay. That is a compliment in my book, so thank you for that. I will take it. But yeah, I was just trying to make some sort of distorted, weird synth. And once again, no hate to rhythm or anything, but I'm really trying to like stick away from that like bass rhythm idea, like as much as I can. I love rhythm. There's nothing against it. I just mean I'm trying to stick away from it a little bit and just like be my own thing, as many artists do. Like, you know, Deviate once again, and Jaden and Hoofy and all that stuff, make insane stuff. Like, you know, be your own thing. Don't get like confined by some sort of genre. But sub pitch, yes. Distortion bass, can I just create that as a new genre? Sure, maybe. But for this synth, it literally started, I'm pretty sure, as... Where's that serum patch? It's in here. Yeah, it started as this. So, like, a really, like, normal rhythm flow, which I know I was just sort of trashing on rhythm a little bit, but a normal rhythm flow, but, you know, I tried to switch it up a little bit, and I bounced out this synth, created a new flow, because I thought, once again, it was too, like, standard. But, yeah. Just created this sort of thing. I wish I could find the serum patch. I'm not sure where that is, though. Is this it, maybe? Yeah, okay, so that's originally what it started like. Then as you can see, I bounced it out once. Got this. Got that with a bunch of modulation. And then I think we just ended up going straight to this. Wait, yeah, I could go through and explain how I did it. It's just a bunch of peaking through frequencies down here. Is it on this modulation, actually? I can't remember exactly where it is. On one of them, I peak up the frequencies in the mid-range just so that you get that, like, you know, peak of, like, energy type thing. But, yeah. Go mow some lawns. Flick is a genre. I agree. Fuck dubs, am I right? Oh god, I really gotta change my at. But yeah, I went through, just did a bunch of dumb stuff, you know, ended up getting that sort of flow. Did my normal, just pitch it up 3 semitones for a switch, like 4 bars in. Perfect. Yep, right. Flow, am I right? I don't know. I like this setup because I can whip at you guys now. But yeah, I guess it's some sort of flow. It just creates a nice, like, instead of stagnating it and having the repetitive, you know, I could just keep it at the same, you know, pitch the entire time, but I just like having that little bit of modulation. I think the one thing I was always shown, taught in anything to do with music, like be it contemporary, like anything like that, is just like modulation and change throughout music is a good thing, but to a degree. You don't want to make things too crazy, but at the same time, you know, you should have things changing and like a bit of modulation throughout. But yeah, dubstep, right? All sounds really nice to me. Thank you. Well, if you want any of these sounds, I'm probably just going to give this project up on my Patreon in the next week. As well as a lot of these sounds that bunch of like one shots, some of these like ba-da-da-das. I don't know how else to explain them. Just clicky sounds that are good for layers and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll go through and show it when I can be bothered. But as I said at the beginning, this stream's sort of just a catch up from all the shows that I've done and how exhausted I've been. I had COVID. The month has been fucked, man. I'm so tired. But yeah, we're getting back on track. I'm making music again, which is great. You know, good fun, all that sort of stuff. Lockie Borgun? Am I saying that right? But thank you for the like, gorgeous. I appreciate it. But we will swap to a new dub just so I can show a little bit of different stuff. Shout out if Jaden's still in the chat, by the way. I'll show this while I can. Do not save. I have fucked up too many projects because of you guys. So many times my automatic like click thing is just when I see that like, do you want to save? I just click yes. So like if I'm on stream and I fuck around with shit, I just click yes, or I click like Control S because it's just like a tick that I have now. Not a bad tick, I guess, but when I'm streaming, it's horrible. But speaking of Jaden, as I said before, this song I practically made in honor of his feet dub. So I sort of got bored. I found a VST. I'm sure everyone has heard of it. I'm a bit late to the party, but VST Speak or whatever it's called, something like that. I just used it for one of the first times. I know it's embarrassing, but yeah. So he made a song called Feet Dub, and this song's called Fuck Your Feet Dub, but not in any bad way. I love Jaden, but I was just making it because one, it sort of fit the flow, and two, funny meme, haha, I'm good. But yeah, so it's nothing insane. It's just like a repetitive, like little fuck around dub. But see what you think of it. I'll go through the synths because they're sort of fun. It's just like a simple one, and this will be a good one as well for me to put up on the Patreon, just for like, you know, dissecting and stuff like that. It's got a lot of like tonal instances and shit. But yeah, you get it. Have a listen. I'm going to say it every time, but dubstep. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, it's just one of those dubstep songs. It hasn't really got like a switch yet, but it's just one of those weird ones that's repetitive. I was more making it as just a joke to send around. But yeah, this one is definitely rhythm. I will accept that this is somewhat rhythm. God, I keep shooting myself in the fucking foot. I gotta stop doing this. And it's fucking online forever. God damn it. But yeah, the whole idea of it was to try and incorporate the like vocal synth VST as some sort of like additive to the actual synth and like the drop. Everyone and I layer, you know, vocals all the time with synths and stuff like that, but I just meant for it to be like almost the main staple, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It was just an idea that worked in a shitty one-off dub that I don't think I'm ever going to finish. But yeah, it's cool to a certain degree. And then I can't remember if it's a switch. We'll have a listen. Sorry if it's horrible. And yes, I know the high end is really bad. Don't get me started on that. I will be bothered if I ever finish it to clean that up. But not right now. Thank you very much. Yeah, dubstep, am I right? Where is the Serum VST though? I want to see if I can find that. Is this it? I have not got. Hello? Okay. Never mind. That is not that VST. But yeah, I just went through. I think originally this was just some sort of like pitch modulated sine wave. I'm pretty sure was the original synth. I want to see if I can find it. I should really prepare for this stuff, but I'm horrible at it, guys. Okay, give me some slack. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. So that synth is originally what it started like, and I just like, you know, created some sort of flow with it. This might be the updated one. No. Nope, that's a gunny. Okay, no, never mind. I can't find it. But anyway, I'll probably put it up on my Patreon as some sort of like, you know, preset for you guys to break down. I shouldn't say preset, patch for you guys to break down. But yeah, you know, some sort of drums. I finally got the fucking ominous drum pack, which is amazing. It's awesome. Also, go get the Bunda sample pack. Also amazing. Has insane shit. As usual, it's just layered with a little bit of, you know, post-processing. I haven't really done anything on this one because, once again, it was a fuck around. But yeah, I'm just going to go through a bunch of dubs and see what you guys think. They're just fuck around things. What else have I done, bro? We got the Akira, Nexus, and Flick. We got the DeLion one. Oh yeah, I turned Dr. Dre into a drill rapper. Sorry, that COVID's still hitting me. God, it hurts. But yeah, I turned Dre into not a drill rapper, but I just meant I added some gaps in sort of like a quick ass flow to make some sort of rhyme on a, once again, rhythm, repetitive dub. These were, once again, 1 hour whips. All of these things are just fuck arounds, but they're all stuff that I like make in preparation for just like showing on stream, but mainly also just Patreon, because I'll give these projects out just for people to fuck around with. Like, you know, who really cares? Like, have fun with it. It's just dubstep. Am I right, guys? You do gotta pay me though. Am I right or am I right? Where do we start here? I hope this is the right part. So yeah, shout out Dr. Dre. There's still a little bit I'd like to do to it, i.e. put it more, you know, on flow, quantize it a little bit, but it sounds alright how it is at the moment. Still got COVID, bro? Damn. I mean, I've got COVID in the sense of I had it 3 weeks ago and I'm still like absolutely fucked up from it, but I am negative, so that's a positive. But yeah, let's give this a listen. Shout out Dr. Dre. So dumb, man. Yeah, it's hype, but it's so stupid. And funny enough, Delim's here. Shout out what I am saying. But legitimately, oh my god. I was literally inspired by, I can't remember the exact name of your song, but I think it was your most recent dub that you put up with those hell delayed, like, guns and stuff like that. I just thought of making, like, a quicker version of that. Flow is so tight, thank you. It's literally the same 4 bars repeated over and over again, but I appreciate it. I do think the flow is tight, but that mainly is because of Dre, because it's literally just a distortion bass layered over, like, these vocals.
Y'all know me, do the same OG, but a bit low key. No cheese, no deals, there's no G's.
It fits way too well, man. I did have to cut it up a little bit and, you know, make sort of an unoriginal flow of his flow, because if any of you guys know, I can't remember what song this is. It's Forgot About Dre. I almost said Still Dre, but Forgot About Dre. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It was just some fun, stupid, fun stuff. And the synths, what were the synths? Pretty sure it's just distortion bass, bro. Yeah. Distortion bass, am I right? Now this one I can actually, because this is like literally no post-processing. Like I said, it was just for fun, just a little fuck around thing. No post-processing, but I'll probably put this up as a little synth just for people to fuck around with. You know, you can do some fun stuff. But my normal go-to is the distortion bass dropper, and you know, usually I go between the Squelchy and Monster. What are they called? Wavetable packs. Like, I go between those when I'm doing sort of distortion basses because they just create like nice high ends and clicks and stuff. It's a bunch of unnecessary stuff, but honestly, it's all Diode 1. Diode 1 is my absolute baby. I love it so much. I use it all the time. But shout out Diode 1. I'm pretty sure this entire synth is that. Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can do some weird shit with it. But the flow, yeah, was just cut up from... don't look at the Busta Rhymes woo-ha acapella. Don't look at that. I did not try that first. Okay, maybe I tried it first, but that's our secret. Yeah, that didn't go very well, so I ended up just taking this. Also, I got Eminem's part, but I just don't know how it would really fit. Like, you know, it's a little bit too Slim Shady. Am I right, boys?
Got a grip with
So stupid, but it works, man. But yeah, we'll go through that another time. I like this snares and stuff again. Once again, I think this is Bunda. I think this was Bunda. Is this Bunda pack? Layered, obviously, layered, but I think it's Bunda. I can't remember. Yes, it is Bunda snare. Bunda snare legendary. Shout out, am I right? Shout out Bunda, man. Seriously. What else have I got to show though? I've been making so much stuff, but once again, they're just like... Don't even get me started on them type dubs. Let's see though. I got this one. Wu-Tang Clan, sort of. I guess, maybe, yeah, 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 I'm gonna say it. Bunda Pack, great, very agree. Hello, fuck dubs. What's up, Zeph 5K? Sometimes less is more. Yeah, exactly, you're right, man, honestly, yeah. I was trying to use some Eminem acapella in my song, but I couldn't really nail the resampling to sound good on a bass song. Sidechain. Don't ignore the burp I just did, but sidechain, bro. Sidechain is a huge help in just getting flows to fit with, like, you know, vocals, any sort of sorts like that. Just literally sidechain it to your kick and snare, and by fucking the laws of nature, it just fits usually. No, that's a lie. You have to do a little bit of moving. But when it comes to that, I like to add gaps, and I cut up the vocals into more of ad-libs than like straight vocals, so that way I can move. Oh my god. I have my mic on. How do I turn it on? This is like the echo. That was a cool synth. Yo, low-key, I could actually make some synths like that. I might come back into this project and record that out. I don't know what my voice was actually on there, but that was low-key sick. Weird accident there, but shout out Ableton, am I right? I usually record in some vocals and stuff. It was probably something from there. What was I talking about? That confused me so much. That threw me off so hard, bro. Oh yeah, what I was saying is I like to cut up the vocals into ad-libs, so that way I can use them as little segments and like fit them to each little bar. So like cut up a bar into literally like each sentence and then just use that. That's usually how I go about it, and it fits usually most of the time. But don't at me if it doesn't work. But yeah, this one, I think I was just trying to copy Avion. I keep saying trying to copy, like, people, but I mean, I get inspired a lot by, like, my friends and people that send me music. I don't try and copy them, but I try and have, like, my take on it, and they genuinely do inspire me. It's nothing like I'm trying to copy flows or anything. It's just you guys are fucking cool. Like, and I want to be able to like make stuff as cool as you. So like I get inspired by it and like try and do stuff. This hasn't got any cool flow. It's just quarter note at the moment, but I did like the synth, and the switch up is pretty cool. It's another one of those ones where I have the detached rate on the LFO. But yeah, you'll see. I'll let it play through. Like I said, it's nothing insane. There's a few gaps because I have an idea for it, but not quite there yet. The switch is cool though. I really like the switch. But yeah, have a listen.
Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me? Let's see you try the water technique.
Yeah, I really like that switch, but I don't know how I feel about the rest of it. But yeah, it's just a fun little like dubby song again. Also, you guys make me say these names on the stream. I really don't want to, but Dog Aid said, anywhere we can send you tunes, my bro. Literally Instagram, send me tunes. Even off stream, I listen to stuff if I get the time. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time for one this stream. Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Send me it now, and if you want to send me some tunes, go through it. I'll try and listen to like 5, maybe 10. We'll set the limit there. We'll see who gets there first. There was already a couple before stream. Don't worry, I know who you are. But I'll be sure to get to them first. But just send them. Who cares? I'll listen to some stuff. But yeah, dubstep, am I right? Rhythm, but instead of yoy, the drop just says fuck. Yeah. Is that just my entire branding? Can I steal that idea? Thank you very much. Sent already? Yes, don't worry. I would have seen it. I like that one. Thank you very much. Is that my mum, bro? I can't tell if that's my mum. If it is, hey mum, love you. Don't think my mum's ever been in one of these streams. What the hell? But after the stream, so oh goody. Who cares? I'll listen to it. Let me know if you want to listen on stream. If you don't want to listen to it on stream, I completely understand, and I can still listen to it privately. But yeah, we will. Oh no, my housemate just started playing Bioshock. Ooh, he's gonna make me want to hop on their bed. Ooh, I shouldn't. Anyway, yeah, we'll get through this. This fucking synth anyway was just literally the same synth. I did that detached LFO rate, I think, and just a bunch of disperser, because I think it was Cassidy that came in here and said to me, like, disperser and distortion. That's how you make that sound. And then I just made this synth. Yeah, you get it. That sort of like crunchy synth. And it works for a chomp, but I don't know how I feel about it being the whole drop. But when I duplicated it and then took it to this second group, I did a bunch of weird like LFO, macro modulation, like weird sample rate stuff. Where is it? Is it in here? Hello, sir? Sir, please. There we go. Yeah, so see, it's just a bunch of like the LFO rate going up and down and skipping throughout like where the actual sound is happening. You create these sort of like gaps. The other synth was literally just like this, I believe. So you can sort of hear it there, but then I brought it down and made that more choppy, like. Yeah, I think it sounds. And then with the sub on top as well, it just like flows together nicely, and it's got that weird like chop suey like kung fu. I don't know. It's cool. That's the vibe I got from it. That was the whole point, you know, martial arts vibe. I don't know. It sounds. If you're worried about the mix still being rough, don't worry. Tell me that beforehand, and I will not judge it too harshly. So don't worry too much. I've never been one to judge songs too harshly as well. Don't worry. I promise you, I will give only the best constructive criticism, aka add cymbals and rides and echo reverb. Yep, thank you all for coming to these streams. I give only the best pointers, am I right? Shout out Olk as well. I tend to sample him a lot for different stuff as well. I think this was just from one of his actual songs. I go through, this isn't ripping sounds. I'll go through and I'll take out a sample of a synth and stretch it, tighten it up, sample it out, that sort of stuff. He's got some nice little bleepy boops. I think it was like a laser before. Yeah, just like a little laser. I just want it as a background thing. But yeah, dubstep. Am I right? Or am I fucking right? But yeah, what I've been trying to do mainly with a lot of my new music is, I think I've said it on previous streams, I want to make more vibey stuff that you can listen to at any time. I love heavy dubstep. I've still got some heavy dubstep as I played at the beginning, but it's just, I want to be able to make some stuff that is a little bit more my style, aka I don't know, I've been saying it's cringy but skater punk vibe, if that makes sense. I don't mole grab. What are some other buzzwords I can use? Kickflip, tray flip, 50-50, yeah, let me eggplant that noodle, bro. Low-key roast beef grabs were my favorite though at one point, and I know that sounds like a meme, but I hope you guys know what roast beef grabs are. I love that shit. But anyway, yeah, I've sort of always gone for that vibe, and I've been trying to make more vibe-esque stuff that, I don't know, I can be more proud of leaving behind when I fucking bite the dust. Not just rhythm dubstep that kids are gonna headbang to for 2 months, then forget about, Not that there's anything that memorable about, or immemorable. There are plenty of songs that are memorable, but I just mean in the sense of a lot of my music is pretty damn forgettable. So I've been making it sort of my goal recently to make something more of my brand. I don't know, I've even been thinking of some new branding ideas and stuff like that, but we'll get into that at another time. That's been a long battle going. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've shown this one on stream before, but this is practically exactly what I'm talking about. Just the more vibey, still dubstep. It's still definitely dubstep. Trust me, I love dubstep. Nothing against it. I just mean in the sense of making it my own thing. That's all I mean. It's still very recognizable, standard, I guess commercial as commercial rhythm gets, that sort of thing. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Hey, what's up, Corey? How you going? Beautiful. Also, whoever's sending dubs, be sure to send them now, because I will look them up maybe after this project or just another one. So send them now and I'll get them ready.
Full power.
Yeah, you get it. But just more vibey stuff, that I can be sort of more proud of. I guess that's the best way to put it. What do you guys think? Hey, what up, man? What up? How do I say that name? Exorcism? Exorcism? Did I say that right? Exorcism? Hell yeah. I'm proud of myself. I'm more proud of myself about saying that name than anything that's happened today. I'm very disappointed in that. My apologies. Wait. I sent stuff to you a fair bit ago in DMs, bro. I know you're busy though. Kind of been spamming you lately. Corey, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I've been catching flights. I had Nexus at my house all week, as well as Akira, all that sort of stuff. I've been with the boys. I've just been really bad at replying to messages. So please, feel free to spam me. I'm more than okay with that. You know I love you, Corey. Yeah, you pronounce it right. Sorry, that was involuntary. I don't know what happened there. Bowls, what's up, Dylan? How you going? Thank you, Corey, and thank you, Will. Very appreciated. That's sort of my goal, to make something a little bit more vibey. All these delays as well. I don't know. They give me like good vibes when it like happens. It just like creates this weird flow, like. If you listen with it in the mix, it's like, I don't know, it adds something to it. You'll see what I mean. I literally don't know what it is, but that one delay just makes me happy. That's all it is. I don't know how to explain the vibe that I'm going for either. It's really, really backwards. Before we get on to the other dubs, there are a couple more I want to show. Let me see. Let me TikTok boy look. No, I didn't like that dub. These are all fucking whips, man, that I need to finish, but just cannot be bothered doing. You know what I mean? Like this one here, for instance. I think once again, I may have shown this on one of the first ever streams I've done. So it feels weird to be able to say that. I've done a few of these now, and I can't just reference like one or two streams back now. I sort of have to like say specific areas, Oh no, what's missing? What media files are missing? Fan chumps. Where the hell would they have gone? I don't think it matters that much. We'll have a listen and see if it...
Yeah? This one's mine! I like this! Go!
I don't know why I let that whole thing play. Rip it if you want. It's, again, a really early version. Probably should have done some sort of watermark on that, but oh well. It's an idea that's going. Thank you, Corey. Percussion God, thank you, gorgeous. Collabs. Bruh. Oh, the tune before, by the way, that's just a whip that I've been working on, so hoping to get that finished. These are the songs that I'm actually wanting to get finished. I think they fit the vibe that I'm going for a lot more. They, in the cringiest way possible, they're more me than all of my other music ever has been. But yeah, I hope it goes well in releasing, because it is quite a bit different than my normal stuff. So I'm going to ease my way into it, but, at least it's still dubstep. You can't complain too much. Fire whips, thank you. The delayed start on that second of the phrase. Yeah, low-key, the switch in this is one of my favorite switches I've ever made, so... Thank you for that. Do you most... I'm having a stroke, bro. Do you mostly work in audio or MIDI? Honestly, it depends. I would say mostly MIDI, but then I always tend to, once I'm done with the MIDI sound, or like the serum patch itself, or I'm like, I think I could do something with post-processing and maybe chopping up, stretching, that sort of thing, I just think the occasion applies for it, But I would definitely say all my songs start from MIDI. Like, all of them. I haven't made many songs. Actually, this might... No, even this song, none of them I've started from just samples that I've, like, you know, post-processed. They're usually just serum presets that I end up... Or not presets, sorry. I always say that, but serum patches that I make, and then I end up bouncing out, doing a bunch of shit too, and then it ends up becoming working in samples, when in reality it was an original synth. But yeah, once again, I'll probably be giving out these synths on my Patreon. I'm thinking, honestly, I might give out a few free presets in the description of these videos, or like even previous ones, like of stuff that I've worked on in that stream, because I've been going through recently and, you know, clearing up a little bit and making it a little bit neater, but we'll see how it goes. So keep an eye out for that sort of stuff if you want to steal my sounds. But yeah, not in any sort of stealing way. Use them in an educational purpose. De-engineer them. Do whatever you can to them. That sort of thing. What's another dubstep? I think, yeah, actually, this is one last one that I'll show before we get on to all of the stuff that people sent in. Or not all of it. I hope there's not too much, but in the sense of the stuff that people sent in, we'll go listen to it and then get through that after this dub. I just want to show it because I've been talking about how I'm taking a new sort of edge with my music, and this is sort of where I'm going. Hey, what's up, Black? How you going, good? Man, I miss you. It was so nice finally meeting you, dude. Genuinely, it was so good. But yeah, speaking of which, I've seen a few comments on the YouTube videos and stuff like that of me playing sets. A lot of people have questions for me on why I don't chop during sets, or, you know, that sort of stuff. I will double, I make specific edits for specific shows, that sort of stuff, but just chopping to me has never really appealed, and not in any, like, sort of negative way, as in, I love hearing a sick-ass chop and a sick-ass double, that sort of stuff. But speaking on mainly chops here, because I do tend to double, but when it comes to chopping, it's just not something I've ever really done. Even when I make music to be played out by itself. I'm absolutely fine with you guys doubling my music, but I mean in the sense of, like, I don't know, I've always been that sort of old head, like, let the song play type thing. Like, and I guess that's just me, but my way of doing it is just a bit different, and it's just personal preference. And I've seen a few people ask why they don't see me chop, and comment on videos and ask why they're just edits or doubles and stuff like that. But just so you know, anything that I do make an edit of is something that is completely not, like, doable on CDJs. Like, you would need to do it within an Ableton project, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there so it was up here. I've seen a little bit of, you know, questions that I don't want to exactly call it hate, but, you know, it's made me a little bit down, because doubling is great, chopping is great, just chopping has never really been my thing, you know. And power to anyone that does chop. I'm just, you know, not into that sort of thing. Now, bro, I need to ask you, you may have covered this before, OTT Exfer or OTT Ableton? Low-key, I used OTT Exfer for like a year. I've only recently just like figured out how much better Ableton's OTT is. So I gotta shout out Ableton's one. But definitely Exfer. They do practically the same thing, but I just find the Ableton one to be a little bit more moldable, like to the exact sound or, you know, compression that you do want. But yeah, I would say Ableton. Why don't you chop on vinyls? I'm sorry, man. I'm just not original. That's all I can say. Feel like it's a producer perspective as a DJ perspective. 100%, yeah. And like I said, like, I totally love chopping and stuff like that. But just when it comes to me, like, I listen to music plainly. I don't listen to mixes, even at home. I never listen to mixes. I'll listen to the boys' stuff. But just, like, casually, if I'm listening to dubstep, it will be the soul song, you know. And, like, even when I'm out live and stuff, I like to do that. But it's just preference. Once again, no hate to anybody, or, like, do I think anyone's giving me hate? But I just wanted to put it out there. Sheesh. Nah, but I hope you've all been alright. Like, I've been absolutely exhausted with stuff coming up. But I'll show this dub, and then we'll get on to that feedback stuff. dubstep, right? But yeah, this is a little whip I've been working on. I'm pretty happy with this one, but I want to do a little bit more to it. Once again, it's more of the vibe that I'm going for. So rather than just straight heavy, you could definitely still play this, but I just mean I want it to be a vibe more thing. I keep saying vibe. I'm gonna shoot myself. You understand? Listen, dubstep.
Fight.
Watermark, am I right? But yeah, see? It's still dubstep. I'm just going for a different vibe. And all of this stuff is at weird ass BPMs. Don't ask me why. It's one of those things. If you move it up 1 BPM, it sounds too fast. If you move it down, it sounds too slow. So it's at 136.5. Don't at me. But I'm sorry for everyone who wants to play this live. My whips look nowhere near this intense. Bro, what do you mean look intense? I've been trying to clean this up for streaming purposes, but yeah, once again, this is just like bouncing out again synths that I've already made. Well, not already made, but made for the project and then bounced out into this sort of. And I think it's what I did to it before I bounced it out to this was just a bunch of post-processing. Is this the original? Yeah, see? So that's the original. And then this was just a bunch of post-processing. Look, shout out! Ableton OTT! Am I right? But yeah, so I use it there, obviously. That's a great use of it. Just a bunch of distortions. Grain delay is always a great one. Don't ask about this peaking. I like it. That's enough. But yeah, I do it purposefully because I like that sort of high-end range sort of like feel. Like, yeah, it's a bit harsh, but at the same time, that's what I fucking want. I want it to be harsh. Like, I don't know, man. You get it, but it just makes that vibe. Ableton OTT is best OTT. Bars. Absolute bars, my friend. That is amazing. I'm sorry. I'm so tired, man. I'm exhausted from the weeks I've had, man. But yeah, so this is this dub. May as well open up. Let's see what you guys have sent through. What did everyone send on? Tell me what you sent music on so that I can get it up and ready for y'all. I believe some were sent on Instagram. Yes? Hello? My face is probably wide as shit because I just put Instagram on here, but sheesh, there's one. Thank you. Ivan, there's yours. Man, I don't know what it is about your links, but I always have to copy and paste them. There. Hentai Kid sent me something. I believe Corey sent me something as well. That would have been on Twitter, if I'm correct. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Also, am I muted? No, I'm good. Okay. Gotta make sure. Gotta stay on track. Messages. Skibbity bop bop boo bob. That's February. That can't be right. Corey, what did you send it on? Was it on Instagram? Tell me if it was right. Yes. Insta. Can I send your songs? Cassidy, fuck yes. Send your songs right now. Send them. Send them to me. Send them on Instagram. I already have Instagram up, so that'd be great. Oh my fucking god. Why is everyone here? Hello, Hayden. What's up? Nexus is in the building, guys. God damn, what's up, boys? I'm still recovering. I'm so exhausted. You're gonna make me like have to up my energy. I'm sweating in here, man. Actually, hold up. Don't laugh at my pants. I'm wearing PJ pants. Okay. I'm just opening my window. It's hot in here. God damn. It's spicy. You like these boys, baby? You like that? You like that? Doing that. Got some cum on your cock, am I right? God fucking damn it. Yeah, the boys. Okay, good. Send tunes, Cass. Lovely. Send them on Instagram, because I got Instagram up. But Corey, did you send songs on Insta? I'm gonna guess that you did. Bro, my Insta DMs are so bad. Corey, send them again. I'm sorry, Corey. I can't see them. They're just so full. So please just send them again so I can get them. But then we'll listen to them. What the fuck? Hell yes. Okay. Thank God. God, everyone have to be sending it right at the same time. Goddamn, pick me, pick me. Of course I will. You know I want to listen to your stuff, DV. God damn. Ooh. I didn't realize you had a personal account. I am definitely gonna have to follow that. I'm all for feet pics. Alright, we got some. Okay. Corey, if you can get it sent in time, I will be more than happy to do it. And then do it. But yeah, we'll see. Wait, Dylan, did you send me a whip? Because I swear I opened it, but then it didn't open. Let me make sure. Alright, fuck it. Dylan, if you sent me a whip, send it now. Alright, so we'll start off with Hentai Kid. And then we'll see where we go. We go with it. But yeah, let's listen to it first. I'm glad you stuck with the name. Shout out Hentai, am I right? Dubstep. Once again, I'm gonna say it before everything. Holy shit, I'm being spammed. Let me open it up while we're listening to this. So, let's go. Dubstep. Sick ass sub. Alright boys, don't worry, I got your stuff too. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're really gonna make me listen to that showcase? Okay, for sure, Hayden, I got you. Definitely could be louder. Pretty cool flow though. I do appreciate that. My first bit of advice would probably be to bring in those airy synths a little bit, make them more like, not mono, but centered sustains. I always find it tends to work better. But if you want that wideness as well, a great thing to use is Faturator. You know, bring up that stereo width a little bit, but it also creates quite heavy, like mid-range grit, you know, that sort of stuff. Depending on the synth, of course. But if you do have a pre-version before it was airy, I'd say swap it to that. But this is very cool, dude. I like that. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on mountviewers.com. Shout out DV8. He's got the hookup. How about no? Oh, I didn't even realize there was something above it. Shout out the boy, what's his name? 24K Sniper AU. God damn. This feels like Nangs. Yeah, I get that vibe too. We'll see the second drop. You know what my pointer will be if the second drop is exactly the same, but we'll see. I like the intro as well. The only thing I could say is maybe calm down the drums on the intro a little bit. You know, it'd be nice to have sort of like maybe more of a lo-fi snare, and then you could always switch it up into some bigger snare in the build-up, maybe something like that, just to help introduce it over time. Who knows? Just something like that to give it, you know, a bit more of like a molding feeling, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, we got all the boys in on it. Shout out! God. New copy pasta, boys? Also, where the fuck did all these people come from? What's up? How you going? Yes, we're doing a bit of a feedback stream. No, you can't send anything. Not right now. We'll do a full one next time. We'll fake out. I definitely think you could take out the chords and the vocals. Next, if I knew how to make you a mod, I would make you one. Yeah, I do like that. I can definitely hear you've taken a lot of what I've said in previous stuff to, you know, heart in a good way. Like, as in, this definitely feels more like of a progression rather than your previous stubs where it's been quite of like a jarring feeling between the intro and the drop. So I can sort of see the vibe you're going for now of that like mix between the two, and I very much like it. Only thing is, once again, I think it would be nice to still have a tiny bit of separation. Just maybe those chords and the vocal just don't fit too well, especially with all those high pitch, you know, frequency shifting, like sustains and that sort of stuff. But other than that, I think it's great, man. I'm definitely happy to see some progression too. Oh, setting mods is easy. Yeah. How do I set mods? Bro, I'm just streaming for the sake of it. I have no idea how to do anything properly. My screens are so white, bro. I can't see. I have to like squint to look at stuff. It's horrible. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, Manly. Yes. Oh, shout out Clay. Oh, and shout out Sister. God damn. I quit. God damn. You gonna make those boys say they quit? I'm excited. Let's get into it then. Do /mod Nexus dub. On what? What do I type that on? I don't know what I typed that on, but if you can tell me, I will do it. Fuck it. Shit, Dylan, if you're still listening, log into my account and do it. Shout out Manly, though. Let's give it a listen. Man, you'll be spamming me. Goddamn. Just make sure this is loud as well. I'm not sure if this intro is deliberately quiet. I think it might be, but we'll see. Those offbeats are sick, man. Ooh, that's a really cool flow. I like how it drags up. mean it's basic. Man, just because a song has a few quarter notes doesn't mean it's basic. Like, genuinely, that's cool. And you make things unique by adding those offbeats and, you know, those little swangy, like, rise up subs and shit like that. I do very much like that sub as well. You've got it sort of more in the high range than I would say most subs are usually in. In the chat. I don't know if I can type in the chat because I'm on Streamlabs OBS, like the premium one, and I'm just streaming to all platforms, so I don't know if I can do that. But I'm not good with technology. I'm an old man. I'm a young old man. Mastered the swing. Yes, literally mastered the swing. I very much vibe that though, man. That's sick. Only thing I could say is you could push everything a little bit, but other than that, like, it's fucking sick, man. Like, even the intro, it's got like quite a hype little build to it. Yeah, I very much like that. I even think maybe the sub, you could have it dipping every now and then, just so you have that little bit of a gap more. But, man, I can't give many pointers on that, other than maybe just, like, thicken up that one quarter note synth. But these are all pointers that aren't in any negative ways. These are just things that I would add on top to maybe add some sort of modulation to it. But I'd put Faturator. Everyone knows how much I love that. I'd probably put something like that on it, or just an overdrive and put it to a frequency where it gives you just a little bit more of a high-end range. It just might help, you know, unmuffle it a little bit. But you might be going for that muffled sound as well, which is completely understandable. But I'm just saying, if you're not and you want it a little bit higher, I'd put an overdrive and just have it more in the high range and just have that boosted a little bit. Sub sounds sick. I would probably just have it on more of a peak with your pitch LFO and have it dip a little bit below the actual note, just so you get that more of like a womp down sound, if that makes sense. But it's probably the best bit of advice I could give for that. Is that a synth guitar? Do we know? Or sampled? I need to know for science. Manly, tell us, was that sampled or synth guitar? I need to know for science. Use Chatterino. Open stream in browser. I dare you. I do not want to do that, man. I do not want to do that. That will create so much problems for me. No, but I'll actually get it sorted. Let me make some mods for the next time. I'll make all the boys the mods. Cass, please be my mod. Same with you, DVA. Please. God. But yeah, shout out Manly. That's sick, man. I really do vibe it. I like the flow. Maybe the only bit I could give is just have more of like a build to the switch even. But even then, I like the sudden switch ideas. But sick idea, man. Sick flow. Like, once again, the progression. I can hear how much, like, better people are getting. Especially you. Like, it's just insane. Like, your work before was great. But I just mean, like, this stuff is like, I want to quit. As Sisto said. Best way to explain it. That is so bright. Can I turn that down? Fuck. God damn, that is bright. Shout out Ivan. I'm saving the best for last, by the way. So, sorry, boys. I be good mod. Yes, Cass be good mod. I agree. Caveman mode. Agony's a god. Agony sample pack 2. Bet. Saving best for last, boys. Don't worry.
Produced by Ivan.
Oh, sheesh. Is this going to be a Tokyo dub? Nice little delay. Hype intro.
Qué rica.
Damn.
Estúpido.
really like those little like sustained alerts.
Estúpido.
I very like this too. Yes, I love the little emojis, bro. What are they called? I can't even remember. I'm so bad with the lingo, man. Bro, Ivan, that's fucking sick, man. What the hell? I was literally just saying before, like, I remember on the last stream when you sent, I think it was Burnout 3000, if I'm remembering correctly. Hold on, let me double check so I'm not making a complete fool of myself. Yes, it is Burnout 3000. I was listening to that literally before, and I think I said on one of the previous streams, it's like such a sick vibe and like branding idea to go down, at least like having this like sort of Tokyo like cowbell type synth. Like I think it's a dope idea. I just wasn't sure how you would build on that synth because like obviously Burnout 3000 was just the cowbell synth but in a unique way. So I was pretty keen to see how you build on that, and this has done quite a good job at that. Honestly, man, this is sick. I'm keen to hear it like fully uploaded and stuff. Only bits I could probably give. Hey, thank you, Toog Boy. Is that right? Sorry, I don't want to mispronounce any names. I'm gonna say TB. But yeah, shout out. But I'm so happy to hear like the progression in it, man. Like, this is what I mean by it's sort of weird being at this stage in my like live streams where like I can't just shout back to like a couple streams back. Like I now have like, 12, 15, however many streams up. But like I love seeing the progression of it, and I'm so keen to see how this sound will evolve over time because you've already like taken it and made it a little bit more unique by adding those sustains, and it's not as much just a cowbell synth anymore. So very good job on that, man. Like big ups on that. Very keen for it. Only points I could give it is literally maybe just this transition. Just have it a little bit more of like, I don't know, elements within the beginning of the intro, just so it's less jarring into that. Maybe you could have the filtered out like synth, anything like that. Just some sort of like element in the background. Other than that, man, I think this is sick dub. Subs dope. You could probably do a little bit of side chaining a little bit harder. I like to have very, very violent, harsh side chains. Like very, very like unnecessarily hard side chains. And I'd recommend it too, because it's great for just freeing up your drums, freeing up, any little bits that you just want to like bring out a little bit more. But it also helps on subs a lot because it creates some sort of like a bouncy flow up type thing. But yeah, I would say that's probably the most. Yeah, I literally just put there when you started the stream. See, exactly. But if you made that intro just before I started the stream, that's pretty insane. Big ups on that though, man. That is insane. Like really cool. Like I was saying, it's so cool to see like the evolution of this sound like unravel before my eyes. But yeah, it's really sick, dude. I enjoy it a lot. Go follow him if you're not. Ivan. I'll zoom in a little bit just so we can shout out people. Yeah, Ivan. Go listen, gang. Very good. Very cool stuff. I recommend Burnout 3000. It's got a vibe to it. Now, who do we listen to first? Do we do Cass first and end on Deviate, or do we do Deviate and end on Cass? Ooh. What do you guys want? Pick for me. Pick. Someone pick. I can't pick. I love them both so much, and like I want to listen to both first, but also to have one end the stream is even better, because then people will skip to the end just to be able to hear it. Which I am okay with. Gives me more runtime. Check Insta messages. I swear to God, Hayden, I just headbutted my mic, but if this is a fucking if this is the fucking dumb showcase, I will end live. I'm checking. Okay. Yep, neck, you worry me sometimes. I love you so much. But fine, yes, we'll listen to some Dum Dum. We'll end on some Dum Dum. There, that makes it simple, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I sent stuff. What'd you send it on? Instagram. Let me look. If I can get to it beforehand, I will most definitely listen to it. Man, Nikki explicit being my message request. Lee. Whoa. Where'd you send, man? I can't see it. Like I said, on all streams usually, I send stuff. Messenger, okay. Here, we'll get it up. I don't want to miss anybody. You guys have been here the old time, so I'll make sure that I get it. Don't worry. Messenger. Did you just send it to Flick? I hate saying my own name. Come on. Load. Hurry it up. Hello. Awesome. Okay. Please, sir. It's so hot. Let me open. There we go. Ah, and Dylan sent me one too. Sick. I think he edited my whip from the looks of it. Which will actually be a great promo. Let me shout out my Patreon. I give out my projects for no other reason than I'm more than okay with you guys learning from it. Like, yeah, you can steal synths and stuff, but just saying, it's pretty obvious when you do. But like I said, if you're on my Patreon, I upload projects. I'm going to be uploading this project along with the Wu-Tang project that I actually showed just before, because I think they're quite good to show some different synthesis ideas. But yeah, I will be uploading both those projects, Ableton projects, full of the VST, all that stuff. If you have Serum, obviously, you need it. All of my shit's Serum. Yes, of course, Dylan. I had to. It is me. I hit you up on SoundCloud a while back. Shout out. Okay, guys, we got the synth, so don't worry. Since I segued into my Patreon, we'll listen to this first and see what he's made. But this is exactly what I expect you guys to do with my projects. Like, you know, have a fuck around, have fun with it. Even if you just learn a little technique or, like, not steal, but once again, I'll use the word learn a little idea from me type thing, or, like, little, like, trick I use, anything like that. That's what they're for. So shout out my Patreon, link tree in all of my bios. Go check it out, please. Let's have a listen though. Man, you really have destroyed the high end of your hearing. This is low-key fat though. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Bro, this doesn't even sound like my original whip, honestly. This is cool, man. I like that. The only thing I would say is you need less high-end. You need to really rein in that high-end synthesis. Like, what I would suggest doing is either bring just a straight-up, like, low pass or something like that onto it and just sweeping throughout every like hit and just having like a quarter note like womp 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 like type thing going. But that's sick, man. I honestly didn't expect that. The fucking flow switch up is cool too. I like your little like beep beep, like the little butters. They're cool. I'm wasted as fuck. I love you, Bo. Thanks for playing my shit. I love you so much. I love you so much too, Clay. I've shouted you out on probably every single stream, and I did it on this stream as well, and I'm gonna do it again. Shout out Clay, aka Hoofy, one of the best artists I know at the moment, legitimately, and one of the best people. Enjoy your drinking, gorgeous. But legitimately, Dill, shout out on this shit. This is cool. I really like that, like, first flow there. And did you change my drums? Because the drums sound different as well, and I like the drums. They sound sort of different, but I don't know if I'm just complimenting my own drums there, so I won't say too much. But it sounds sick, man. I definitely like the flow. You could definitely make this into something. Just put featuring Flick. But yeah, we'll move on to Impulse, the boy. Let's go, though. Yeah. Shout out Dylan, by the way. If you did not know, he just rebranded to Xeon. I like it very much. It's very cool. Like it a lot more than his previous alias, Gravedigger Dubs. But shout out Xeon. Go follow him. XEON. Sick artist. I live with the dude. Good. I think I only changed the kick. Can't remember. We all love you listening with the boys. Ah, legend. Thank you, Clays. Send my love to the boys, man. Seriously. Love you all. Xeon dubs. Alright, Impulse. Let's listen. Let's get this going. I think I recognize that Atmos, but that is really... I like it. I like that fuck? That switch is sick. Low key, what the fuck? Of course, man. Have a good night, man. Feel free to send me stuff, honestly. I'm more than happy to listen to it. But catch you, man, on the next one. Will be next week or the week after, depending. Who knows if this COVID's gonna kick me in the ass again. But, low-key, what the fuck, man? That fucking last switch is sick. I honestly wish the whole song was that last switch. That is dope. But it works so well because the initial drop is like good and flowy, and then it switches up into that just like... I literally can't explain it with anything other than emotion. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Literally just vibrations, bro. COVID kinda L. I agree, bro. Not whipping on the haters or anything, but COVID sort of do be giving me bad vibes, bro. I need to know it's COVID sign. Oh, gee, I've got stuff in all your inboxes. G, check them anytime you want. Of course, man, don't worry. I'm sorry if I had all missed them. I tried looking on Instagram multiple times, but feel free to send again. Just spam me, man, honestly. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I want to keep going on your saga. I keep getting sidetracked. But I would say the same thing, honestly, with that high-end sort of white noise synthesis. I think what a great thing to do is what you did in the Switch. Is like sort of have that like, not low-pass filter, even like an overdrive, like just fully on the dry-wet at 100%, just sweeping through the frequencies. And you can just get like little chugs rather than just like straight high-end type thing. That's usually the way I go about it, but it's all dependent on preference. Once again, we're all just making whatever we want to make, you know. So if it's not the vibe you're going for, 100% don't attempt it. But I love that intro, the little fucking like the wants you have. Very cool. Creates such an atmosphere. I honestly don't think you could do much to the intro. Maybe even just extend it, but just have like a sweep in with some sort of like tribal drum or something like that, or like some marching, like, you know, war drum, some thing like that to give it that vibe. But I very much like it, man. It's sick. Very cool. But now on to the boys. We're gonna end it with the absolute fucking dons, Avion and Deviate, and I guess we will end it on Dum Dum. Hayden's been waiting. But we're going to end it properly on the boys. So since I've got it open already, let's listen to Cass and Ono. Ooh, yes, let's have a listen. I'm excited. I will be jumping in just to watermark it so no one can steal it, but you'll get it. the delayed bells. Shout out Ono, what a bass. Oh yes, am I right?
One tap to the head, you're
That fucking snare. Oh lordy. Such a swing on the drums, man. Oh, that little leg kick to the snare, bro. Sorry, Dylan, you missed it, but that was sick. Holy fucking shit. Let me skip it so no one can rip into it. Holy fuck, what the fuck is this?
one tap to the head, you're
Yeah, legit, those drums. Fuck. Man, those reach jams so sick. Fucking get those reaches, man. I love that delay fucking kick. I can't, man. That's fucking sick. Goddamn, yes. Goddamn, holy shit. And shout out Ono, because he is also a Don. But I need to shout out my absolute fucking baby, Avion. This man is not only one of the best producers I've ever seen, heard in my life, but he's one of the nicest guys I fucking know. Please go follow him if you aren't already. I love this man with all my heart. And low-key, though, he got so fucking good so quick. Like, I want to quit, man. He's so fucking good. But shout out Avion. Literally love you so much, man. You are such a Don. Like, big shout out. I'll be leaving right now. Thanks for the feedback and for the stream. All good, man. Don't worry. We're on our last 2 dubs anyway, so it's more than okay. Love you. Thank you for being in the chat. It's great to finally be back. Hey, Bracket, what's up, baby? How you going, Bailey? Avian, stop being so fucking goated. Am I right? And shout out Ono. Oh, yes. As I said, 100% oh, yes. But seriously, shout out both of them. They're fucking Dons. This is the last one we've been sent in, other than the Dum Dum from Dum Dum himself. Not actually Dum Dum himself, but I'm just calling him a Dum Dum. Nexus wanted us to listen to some Dum Dum showcase at the end of this stream. So we'll end it on Deviate and then swap over to that while we say goodbye. But holy fuck, if this is the dub that I think it is, that I just saw on your story, I'm gonna shit myself. Also, shout out 6K. Hell yes, boy. Goal. No, but sick, man. Like, big ups on the 6K. Go follow him if you aren't already. Deviate, literally one of the best artists I've ever heard in my life. Once again, let's listen. Yes, this is the dub. Oh my god, I'm excited. Please let me download this when you get the chance. Dude, that fucking flow. Ooh. Man, I need to up my fucking FM sustain game. Those fucking drums too, dude. Bro, what? Not as 100%. Literally can't get feedback. Hold on, I need to spin that bit back. Woo! God fucking damn, dude. What the shit? What the fuck? Can I quit, man? Send me this to collab on, please. No, this is fucking sick, man. What the fuck? Holy shit. I'm mad. I know it's just fucking rhythm synth 101, but how the fuck do you make it that gritty, man? That is fucking gorgeous. That's amazing. I am once again asking for DV8 to come to Perth, 100%. You can stay at my house. Please sleep at my house. I will steal your music while you sleep. I'm joking. But please, I would actually kill for you to come here in Perth. Like, low-key, Filth would fucking go off to your shit. I know they would because I played it in my set and they did. So, please come. God, you're a fucking don. But shout out DV8. If you aren't following this dude, just hit 6K. Literally, oh my god, one of the fucking greatest artists I've fucking heard. Jesus Christ. Makes me want to quit every single time. But yeah, shout out DV8. We'll end it with some Dum Dum Showcase as Nexus wanted. And I guess I'm just going to fade out and talk over the top of this. But yeah, thank you all for coming. There was actually quite a lot of people here for most of the time. Usually they drop in and out, but I'm surprised you guys just sat through this. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Once again, I'm just getting over COVID. Like, dying. I'm tired as fuck from the shows. I've been working constantly, all that stuff, but I hope to have more energy on the next one. And thank you all for like coming in for this. Once again, all my links are in the descriptions, that sort of stuff. Like, you know, go check out my bios. If you can't find them, you'll find my links. Join my Patreon for any dubs you want, for any sort of stuff. I just released Sinister on there the other week. Heaps of shit, man. Like, come on, dude. Give me money. I'm joking. Love you all. Oh, God. DV8 Filth, 100%. G Lennings type beat. Alright, bet. Let's listen to this, but love you all.
This
100%.
my account. Keith Stewart.
No, I've been thinking about y'all and y'all dang old bottom and all what's gonna get moving, and I think y'all will go down the water.
Johnny Dang and Corey 50,000 carrot.
Yeah, literally next door. Such a tune, am I right, boys? Up your ass. That's enough of Dum Dum. But shout out the boys. Thank you all for coming here. I miss you, fucking Hayden. I miss you, Michael. Like, fuck. I miss Duff, man. I miss Kron. God fucking damn. I miss you all, though. I hope to see you again soon, hopefully. We'll make it back. DV8, come to Perth. ID on it is Dum Dum Suck My Asshole V3007 AB. Am I right? But anyway, yeah, love you all. I'll be sure to stream hopefully next week. If I don't get kicked in the ass by anything, we'll be back here and I'll do a full feedback stream. So we'll be back in the swing of shit. But yeah, new setup, new gang, new music, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, might even do an art stream or something next time. But love you all. Hope you have a good night, a good day, whatever time it is. If you're watching this afterwards, don't rip dubs. Buy them from me or ask me if you can rip them. But love you all. Join my Patreon. Shout out $5 a month. Get heaps of shit, stickers, all that exclusive sort of